Okay, so to start the empanadas that we're gonna make is I'm just gonna drown this with water. I don't touch it. I don't touch the mix. I just let the water seep through for a couple of minutes, and before I start mixing it up. Okay, so once the water seeps through, I'm gonna add a little bit of onions and bell peppers, garlic salt, and some consomme. And then I'll mix it all up. And you could always add more water if need be, but you kind of just mix everything up like that. You have to do it with your hands, so just make sure your hands are washed. So mix that all up. Alrighty, so I had to mix it up and I had to add a little bit more water, just so it gets into like a soft kind of mush, not just a soft like tortilla mix kind of mix. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic salt, okay, just to season up the masa. I'm gonna add a little bit of green onion, bell peppers and onions. And then I'm going to add a little bit of, can you show them that, baby? I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken bouillon, just a little bit so it can kind of season up the mix that we're gonna use for the empanadas. Okay, so you just mix it all up and you could even taste the masa. So you go ahead and mix the masa up until all the seasoning and the onions and everything's mixed up. And you can even taste the masa to see if it has enough seasoning for you. I like a lot of seasoning. So I taste it accordingly, and then I put as much as garlic salt and consomme as I want. Okay, so what you're gonna need to make them, I use like a big Ziploc bag and I just cut it. So I could have a piece for the top of, or for the bottom of where I'm gonna put the masa at, and for the top when I smash it down. You could, if you don't have one of these like tortilla makers, you could even like pat it down with your hands. I've done that too before. So you get a ball, you put it right there in the middle, and then you smash it just a little bit since we're making empanadas and we're gonna have to fold them. Okay, so it's gonna be just like that. I'm gonna make my empanadas vegetarian, so I made some smashed black beans with salsa lisano, which I love the taste of it. It's like a spice, vegetable spice seasoning. And then for some of I'm gonna make ones that are vegans because me and my daughter like the bean one. And then my other daughter likes the cheese one, so I'm gonna put some cheese in there. You could easily make these with shredded chicken or beef or any other thing that you wanna put in there. I'm gonna keep mine vegetarian and half vegan today. So all I'm going to do is I'm gonna make these ones, wash my hands real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna make this ones with beans. You could always make them, I like serving mine with guacamole. I'll probably make a little bit of guacamole. So you kind of push the beans in there like that. You could add cheese if you want. I'm gonna leave these ones without cheese. Then you just kind of fold it over, just like that. And you push it, and you have a beautiful empanada, okay? So I typically fry these. I really like them fried. I'm gonna try air frying them today. I'll probably do half of them just regular fried like we normally eat them. And then I'm gonna try to see how the air fryer works and see like if the taste is super different. So I'm experimenting with you guys today. Okay, so I've never done empanadas in the air fryer, but I'm gonna try these, see how they come out. I'm still gonna do some of the ones that are fried just to taste the difference. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put my little air fryer on. Oops. And see how those come out. Okay, while those other ones are cooking, I'm starting to make some with beans and cheese. So you just roll it into a little ball. You smash it down with your little Ziploc things. Smash it a little bit more. Okay. Maybe it's just a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to put a little bit more beans. Right there, I smashed those up. I should have put more caldo into the beans so they wouldn't be so dry, but they taste good. Okay, then I put a little bit of cheese. Sprinkle on a little bit of cheese on there. And then I fold it up. This one's a little, I put too much into it. Okay. Fold it up. Just like that. Now, these ones I'm going to fry like I normally would. make sure that the oil is really, really hot so it's bubbling. And you just stick them in there like that. And then you fry them on both sides until they're both golden crispy. While those ones are frying, I'm gonna check these to see how they're doing. So I'll pause it, and it looks like they're cooking okay. I'm gonna probably flip them over to the other side for a little bit. And see how it goes. So these right here, while they look like they're kind of getting golden on one side, we're gonna flip them over. So you can see that they get a little bit golden on the other side. And let them cook a little bit longer on both sides. Alrighty, so these ones are the air fried ones that doesn't have as golden brown as the regular fried ones. Serve it with guacamole and tapatio. And see how they taste, the difference. ¿Qué tal, Adri? Go ahead and try the air fried ones with guacamole and tapatio.
Can we talk in this?
Rico. A mí me gusta. Adri's gonna go ahead and try the guacamole with the air fried version. ¿Qué tal? Ethan wants to try the air fried version too. He usually eats the fried one. So let's see. See how he likes it. ¿Qué tal? You like it? I gotta admit, the air fried version, I liked it better than the fried version just because I don't like the greasiness all over all over myself, my fingers and my mouth. So this version tastes the same except without the grease. So I liked it. Definitely gonna do more air fried versions of the empanadas. Okay, I totally forgot to say what type of masa I use. So this is the mezcla that I use to make the empanada mix. So I use this for tortillas and empanadas, and it comes out bomb. You just have to let it soak in water for a little bit, mix it up, season it. And I'm definitely gonna do more air fried versions because I loved it, and so did, let me show you. And so did Natalia. She loved the air fried version better than the fried version. She stole my last air fried one. I was gonna eat that one.